What's going on, guys? We're going to talk about SoFi again today, as well as Opendoor, so stick around for that. This week, SoFi is down 11.69%, pretty much just straight downhill ever since hitting the all-time highs, but that is, pretty typical, people taking profits. On the month, still up 3%-ish, but yeah, pretty much giving back all the gains that it pumped up to. Couple things I wanted to point out. First, we're going to go on the daily chart. And this is kind of how we had forecasted a few videos ago. I do think we're going to come and retest this uptrend here, retest that. I would love to be able to pick SoFi up in the 2330 to 2370 range, but it really doesn't matter because I do believe SoFi is about to bounce. 2495 is likely going to bounce. If I can get it lower than that, if this actually were to play out, I'd be very happy picking SoFi up just under $24. If we look on the weekly, this would be amazing if I could get this to work, come down, load up here, and then it bounces. This will likely hold though. Let's say 25 holds, start scaling in. Pretty much I'm going to start buying tomorrow. Tomorrow is the day to start buying. So start scaling in. If SoFi drops below 25, I'll just be loading up and really loading up at those two green lines because this is what I expect. The reason why, if we look on the flow, they are loading calls, 3.8 million. They're done shorting. I mean, 500,000 shorting is really not that big of a deal. And if we look a little bit shorter term, let's just go 4 weeks out, 1 month. So on the 1 month, they're loading calls. People are pretty much done shorting after 7 or 8 days in a row, red. It's time to bounce. This is a healthy pullback on SoFi. And one more thing I wanted to point out, Flow God, follow this guy on Twitter. He posts a lot of unusual great flow. And even today, he posted some Tesla, and I made like $200 or $300 off Tesla. So 1.1 million call buyer, 26 call. So not too aggressive, like out of the money wise. But 26 call for 1031, which leads me to believe by the end of the month, SoFi should pop back, I would say, to that all-time high $30 mark or even higher. That's what I anticipate for SoFi. So profit taking here, selling off, just retesting, and a healthy pullback. Now we can actually look at the RSI, and we are approaching that oversold zone. Obviously MACD crossed, but it's about to cross back up, it appears. Oversold, so I do think it is time to start buying SoFi. So that's what I am looking for, and let's get into Opendoor. All right, now getting into Opendoor. Still think this one has room to fly. If we look on the week, it really hasn't done anything. Pretty flat week after hitting, I believe it was just above $10, $10.60. People kind of got in shorting it, made their money. I do believe the shorts are done shorting this due to the call flow. So almost no put flow, 1.2 million in call flow, all targeting the next few weeks. I believe this is going to hit $10 again, maybe even more. And once we break out over that $9 mark, this thing could fly. So that's the weekly. Looking on the daily, we are forming a bull flag. So right here, this is a smaller bull flag forming. We almost broke out of it, but we came back down. So it's looking pretty good. Would like to see this break over and hold. If we were to fill this gap, that's where I would load up. I'm currently sitting on 100 shares right now. Nothing crazy, just in the play if it were to break out and run. So call options are looking good. I do believe we're going to turn things around for Opendoor and SoFi. And let's take a look at IWM lastly, because this is what is really controlling these small cap moves. So a nice green candle today. If we zoomed out, this is what we've been looking at. So anytime it hits this, it tends to sell off. Boom, boom, boom. So we held nicely today. Nice little green day, and looking to retest all-time highs. So as IWM creeps up and makes, higher highs, eventually retesting 247, hopefully, you will see SoFi bounce. You'll see Open bounce and all those small caps. So that is why I do believe you're seeing shorts close their positions and longs are loading up calls. But let me know what you guys think about SoFi and Open. Are you in this play? Are you waiting for a better price? Are you just doing shares or options? Let me know. Please like and subscribe and have a good one.